Hi, I'm Matthew Neal, and this is my recording for the DCL Draft 2020. I'm known by the pilot handle as MattFPV, and that's Matt with a 4 and not an A. I first picked up a drone January 2018. Quite enjoyed that, and a few months later saw this racing and really fancied giving that a go. So I went down to my local track, which is Laxton FPV, which is the best UK drone racing event, just saying. And yeah, really got a bit of an itch for it. I started on the Sims as well around that time. Figured I needed a pilot handle. Thought MattFPV would be taken, so dropped the 4 in. Not because I'm cool, I'm not. Yeah, and then started racing from there. I did a couple of races, 2 or 3 races in 2018. One of them was a multi-GP event. Now, multi-GP hasn't really taken off here in the UK. I did actually win that event, more through consistency, nothing than anything else. When it comes down to my technical expertise on these things, extensive. On the fact that I crash very often, have to repair very often, very renowned in my UK for fires. Unfortunately, I seem to have a lot of ESC fires. Don't know what that's about. Can't blame anybody else though. Probably my fault somehow. Never give up is the way I go. So even if my quad is vibrating to high heaven and back, I will carry on until the thing drops out of the air. Probably doesn't help with the fires, I guess. Achievement wise, so as I said, won one of the MultiGP, or I said one of the MultiGP events, won the only MultiGP event that I think has ever been put on in the UK. Other than that, I've competed in the FAI World Cup race in Grantham in UK. My aim against all these top pilots was not to finish last, and I didn't. In the UK last year, I did my first full season and finished 37th overall. Could have finished higher and should have finished higher, but unfortunately an incident on the last lap with less than 3 gates to go, a bit of rain got into the quad, downed it, and that was that. So there you go, that's life. Not sponsored, never set out to be sponsored, that was never my intention. It was just me enjoying flying these things, getting out of the house, battling mental health issues at the time. But it kind of itched my competitive side, and yeah, here we are today, 133rd I think on the leaderboard, which isn't too shabby for a 35-year-old, I think. So yeah, when it comes to streaming, this may be a bit controversial, but I help host the European Spec Racing on Velocidrone. We've been doing that since November. We have a good pilot base between 60 and 80 a week, depending on the numbers really. So that's really starting to pick up, so I've got a good dabble in streaming. Photography and filming, not my forte, but always willing to learn. With regards to me and my personal life, so yeah, I'm a 34-year-old single dad of a 5 and a 6-year-old from the UK. I'm an insurance fraud analyst, is what I do for my job role. Raises a few eyebrows, I appreciate that, but as you can imagine, juggling work life, home life, being a dad, catching fire these drones do, life can be stressful, but it's kind of, it's what you do, isn't it? I adapt well to stress, I swap and change whatever I need to do, absolutely fine. So yeah, I'm Matthew Neal, this has been my DCL draft video interview. I hope to speak with you guys soon. Thank you very much.